Welcome guys, and welcome to another tennis daily news with Tromini. I will take you through today's headlines, and these are: the main draw is set. The draw is out in guys and girls tour. Who will be maybe the next number one, because Alcaraz is not playing. Rafa Nadal has a tough draw playing Mr. Draper in the first round. And the semifinals are set in Adelaide, Hobart, in Auckland. And Novak Djokovic, talk about him. He has released the PTPA 8 players first ever executive committee. And meanwhile, Zverev is hitting some balls with Dirk Diggler Nowitzki. Let's go back before we start talking about the news. I'll get you a short update about the scores from today. We had Draper, as I said, against Rafa. It's going to be a tough one, as he's in a good form at the moment, beating Kachanov in 2 straight sets. He plays Kwon in the semifinals of Adelaide, and Bautista, good performance against Davidovich, will take on the defending champion, Kokinakis. Then we have the next one in Auckland. Norrie plays Brooksby and Gasquet with a crazy match, 1-6-6, 1-6-1 against Goffa. And he will take on Lestien in the semifinals in Auckland. And now to the girls. Kasatkina beating Kvitova straight sets, playing against Badosa, who was playing 7-6, 7-5 against Haddad Maya. And in the other semifinal, it is Kudermetova, and she plays against Bencic, who hustled down Garcia in 3 sets. Last but not least, Hobart, the female Pocciaretto, plays Kenin in the final, and Blinkova playing against Davis. These were the score update, and now let's get back to the settings. So Zverev plays with Dirk Nowitzki. They had a practice session, but of course not a full practice session. They were just talking a little bit on court, hitting some balls. Zverev have had a practice session with Dominic Thiem just before that. And Dirk Nowitzki was also a very good tennis player in early ages, so that's why he still likes to play. He still loves the sport. He still is around there. That was the reason for that. And then we go through to the maybe next number one. It can be Djokovic. If he wins the tournament, he will be the old and new number one. Tsitsipas also has a chance to get to the world number one after the tournament, and Ruud just needs to go to the final to become world number one if Djokovic is not winning the tournament. But that's a question. Can someone actually beat Djokovic in the tournament? He looks good. If the muscle is holding, his leg muscle is fine, I think it's going to be tough for people to beat him. The draw looks good for him. I think the bottom draw where he's in is a little weaker. Top draw is a little more stacked, but that's what we're going to see. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Who will be the winner of the Australian Open, and can someone beat Djokovic? Rafa Nadal, as I said before, against Jack Draper. It's a tough first round, and then he plays some other big guys in the next rounds. I'm making another update on a different news with the whole draw. And yeah, coming back to last but not least, Novak Djokovic, PTPA. They released now the first ever players executive committee, and I will take you through to the first couple of things that were important here. I will put it in the show notes, so you can read the whole article in the show notes. That's how it looks like. PTPA it's called, and these are the 8 players that will be in the committee. What I just want to pick out here is the five core tenets of the principles from the PTPA. These are here. The number 1, take collective action and advocate on behalf of tennis players globally. Number 2, obtain players' fair share of the business of tennis in terms of participation. Number 3, optimize and rigorously protect tennis players' rights. Number 4, safeguard tennis players' welfare and protect players from abuse. And 5, advocate for and contribute to the best vision and structure of tennis globally. They have some more examples of PTPA principles, include pretty interesting what they're standing for. So it's definitely an article that you can read, that you should read. I'll leave you, as I said, the whole thing in the show notes. Let me know, guys, what do you think about all of the news today. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you up next in the next tennis news. Take care, and I'll see you up there. Ciao, ciao.